All right. Okay, guys. So we have our nightly team call, our Get Fit Crew call, and tonight we're going to talk all about the tools for your business. Okay, let's see. Oh, Michelle, that's awesome. I'm just reading.
Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off with what you were saying. I just wanted to type it quick.
Yeah, that's really cute. That's really cool. I love when the leads answer back. I love when they answer back.
I know.
I finally have them answering back on text message, which is something that I'm going to chat with you guys about the tools. So I wanted to talk to you guys about tools for your business because there's different things. Some, you pay for, some you don't pay for, some are tools that Beachbody gives you for free. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that to make sure that everybody knows what you have. If you have any questions during, just go ahead and put them there in the chat, and then I'll get to responding. So let me go here real quick so I can show you the tools that you have. All right, so we have the Coach Office. I'm trying to get you guys up on my screen so I can see you and my screen at the same time, so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay, so we have the Coach Office. Back here, you guys have all watched my training videos, the 10 videos that's helping you learn the new back office, helping you set up your website and set up your back office. So you guys know there are tons of tools back here. You have the challenge group guides. You have information. You even have social media posts. Like you can copy the post right from the paper and use that and just change the wording around so it sounds like you. Make sure when you're posting, even if you're copying like another coach's post from our team, because we all share our posts. If we think it's a great post, we all share. Just don't directly copy and paste word for word, because if it's not you, if it's not authentically how you talk, they're going to know that you just copied it from somebody else, especially if you guys have the same followers. They're definitely going to know. So make sure you use your tools wisely. But you want to go to the Grow My Business tab is where you'll find all your tools for your business here on the back office. I mean, you have shareable media, so you have graphics and videos and documents and everything that you can share with your prospects. So when you have somebody that's interested in a program, you want to go here to shareable media. Maybe send them the quick little infomercial for the program, or send them, certain documentation or graphics that they might have, transformations that they might have, and things like that. Also, any of the logos. So if you wanted to utilize any of the logos on any of your pictures or anything like that, you can find them there. All of this is no charge. All of this is considered in your business fee, your $15 business fee. Obviously, your website, the email, and then your challenge group tools. That's where you're going to find your guides. That's where you're going to find your tracker. I have a group going in the My Challenge Tracker, and I'm going to tell you guys why I'm loving using the My Challenge Tracker. I was very anti My Challenge Tracker for an extremely long time. I just didn't find the value in using it for the groups. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it another try, because I like having an ongoing challenge group. And I was also branching out to Instagram. And branching out to Instagram, a lot of them don't have Facebook. So I needed a place to run a challenge group for Facebook and Instagram people. So I decided to start using the My Challenge Tracker. I used it about a month before we started 80-Day Obsession. I started putting everybody in there. We're doing 80-Day Obsession in there. Some people are still doing 21-Day Fix, but the majority are doing 80-Day. And I'm loving it because when I get a lead from Beachbody, and that lead is a Beachbody On Demand subscriber, I just copy their email address and I send them an invite to my challenge group. Bam. That way, because if they're not going to answer my email, maybe they won't answer my text message, but they might see that I invited them to their accountability group. And the invite is this really nice professional email explaining what the group is, that they're going to have accountability, they're going to have motivation. Click here to download the app. April knows because I sent her the invite for it. So it's this really good email, and then they go and they download the app. So now they track, they log their shake every day, they log their workout every day, and then as their coach, I can go and look in my coach portal and I can see how well everybody is doing on 80-Day Obsession. Or I can see, I can just look at that one person. I can see their before picture, only them, and the coach can see it. Not everyone in the group can see it. So they post their before picture. They post their weight when they started. They post their measurements. So like now when phase 2 started, we all put our new measurements in. and our new weight and things like that. So that way I can go in and I can see how people are doing. I can give them shout outs in the group for, going 4 inches low and things like that. So I am loving the My Challenge Tracker. And what's great is this is nothing that I'm doing. Beachbody does it all for me. All I do is copy and paste their email address into the My Challenge Tracker portal, which is what I'm going to show you right now. So the My Challenge Tracker portal, hold on one second. Let me make sure you guys can see my screen.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't see your screens. I don't know if you're trying to show your screen.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I don't think you guys can see my screen. Hold on. You guys see my screen now, right?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't see the green box around my screen like normal. So
I'm just nodding. Yes, I see it. Yes.
So this is where I was just showing that if you go into your Grow My Business and the challenge group tools in the back office, this is where you're going to find information about the My Challenge Tracker. And this is what I'm loving is because when I go in the morning, I come into my back office and I'll go and I'll look and see who my new customers are. I'll click new customers. I'll see who they are. I'll put them into my system. And then if there's somebody that got like a 3-month Beachbody On Demand or whatever for beach, like this guy right here, see it says customer, BOD. He was a Beachbody On Demand customer. So I go right here to his email address, I copy it, and I go into my Challenge Tracker and I invite him to my group. So I send him a welcome email. I'll send him a text like telling him who I am. And if he needs anything, I wanted him to have my number that I sent him an email, but I also wanted to text him. So if he needed me, he would have my number. And then I sent him an invite to my Challenge Tracker. So this is my group that I have going on. We're on day 63 right now, and this is 63 of 201 because this is my ongoing challenge group. So what I didn't like when the My Challenge Tracker first came out was you couldn't do ongoing. You could only do like 30-day challenge groups, and I hated ending a group and starting a new group because then I feel like I had to keep moving my challengers from one to the other. I just like it ongoing, and I just like to add new people to it. So what I did was I got this one, and I took all my people from Facebook and put them into here because I also had people from Instagram, and I wanted all my people in one place. So it's really easy to invite. You go to invitation, you put their full name here, their email address, and you start a list. Once you've added everybody that you want in your group, you click invite participants, and it sends an invite to everybody. Now, there is a max of adding 500. I don't know if that's at one time or a total for the group. So I'll learn that as I go. If I ever get to 500 people in my group and it doesn't let me add anymore, then we'll know. But for now, it's working great. And then what I do is when it gets close to being up for the 201 days, I just go in to edit the group and I change the end date as far out as it'll let me go. And then that way it can continue being an ongoing group. So what I'm loving about using the My Challenge Tracker app is that it's an easy app on their phone for them to log their shake, log their workout, for me to give them information. You can upload videos, but they can only be a minute long. You can upload YouTube videos, so different little training things that I might have for them, I can upload into it. I can upload from the My Challenge Tracker app. And what's great through here is, I'm trying to find where it is because it's been a while since I've done this one. Let me go back. I'm trying to remember where to find. Here we go. So if you see right here in blue, challenge group guides, right in the My Challenge Tracker app, you can go here and it'll bring up the part of the back office where they have the challenge group guides, and you just pick which challenge group guide you want to schedule your posts. And you could schedule your posts in the My Challenge Tracker app as well. So I find that this has been working really well for me because as I get leads, I can send them an invite. Whether they respond to it or not, that's on them, but at least I'm sending them my welcome email, I'm texting them, and then I'm also sending them an invite to my challenge group if they're a Beachbody On Demand lead. I had a challenge pack lead. So I sent her an email, and then in my email is where she finds me on Facebook because I have in there for them to find me on Facebook. So she added me on Facebook. I also text her, she responded back, we talked, and then I put her into my challenge group. You know, so it's definitely been working really, really well for me. I'm really, really liking that tool. So I mean, I'm going to do a full call just on this tool. Right now, I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of each tool, what I use for my business that you can use for yours. but I can go more in depth on the My Challenge Tracker app and do an entire call on it for you guys. Another tool I use is called Post Planner. This one I pay for. I used to use Hootsuite, which was free, but I decided to pay for this one. It ended up being like $7 a month, but it's so much more worth it for me because, like, you guys see my quote posts that I do, the first post every day. I don't think of those things. I find them here. If you go to Find, you can find engaging posts, something interesting, something funny, top news, just random quotes, status ideas. And when I go to the status, this is where I get these quotes from. And what I do is I save them in here. I used to just let Post Planner post it for me at 6 o'clock every morning, but I'm trying to stay with Facebook's algorithm. And right now their algorithm is to use one of their backgrounds in your words, and it shows that more in the news feeds. So I've just been copy and pasting it from Post Planner into there. So for me, it's worth the $7 a month just to have some content, because sometimes we can't think of something to post, or we want a motivational saying, but we want something different. And I find in this, it replenishes all the time. I really, really like Post Planner because I can schedule and get post ideas. Hootsuite didn't give any post ideas. Like, here's some examples of like status ideas that you can put in there. Just random questions, which I ask sometimes on my like page. So sometimes when you're like, I have to post something, I don't know what to post, I want something engaging, it can't break it down for you any better than that. And then another one of my favorite systems that I use is TeamZ. Okay, I swear by this system, you guys. You do pay for it. I think it ends up being like $25 a month. I pay yearly, so it ends up being like $23 a month or something like that. You get like a small discount to pay yearly. This is how my people don't fall through the cracks. I have hit Success Club 10 plus consistently every month when I changed to the system. I felt like I was starting to teeter. I was getting 5 all the time, and then I would get 8, then I'd get this, then I'd get 10. Like, it was never consistent, and I wanted consistent 10. And I noticed it's because people were falling through the cracks, and I wasn't, because I couldn't remember to follow up with everybody. I had a note card system at that time. It was free. I made it up. It worked for me. But this is like my note card system electronically, because I started having so many people to talk to that my note card box, not even exaggerating, was this long. Christina, do you remember my note card box? It was this big. So when I traveled, I had to travel with this big ass note card box in order to still work. Where now I can get my hair done and work on this because TeamZ has an app. Or I bring my iPad and I am doing my follow-ups and I'm doing my inviting and I'm doing my entire TeamZ and circling all those bubbles while I get my hair done or while I'm getting a pedicure or whatever. Because I don't feel like it's work for me. I actually enjoy helping people. So it doesn't feel like work for me, or I'll answer my messages or whatever it may be. Sometimes I have my work done before I go get my hair done, depending on my appointment. But these are the tools that I use that have really, really, really helped my business. And the My Challenge Tracker, like I've said, I've been doing it for the 63 days now. And it's just, I really, really like it. It gave a fresh feel. I started it in January. At the beginning of the year. I wanted a fresh feel to my challenge groups. I decided I wanted to be more challenger focused in my business. I wanted to really help these people get transformations. I didn't want to focus on them being a coach and building their business right away, because if I got them to get great transformation, the coach part will come after, because they're going to want to share what they did in my group. They're going to want to share how great they feel. So they're going to start coaching without realizing they're coaching. So I decided for this year that I was going to be more of a challenger focused coach and still continue growing our team and training our team, but really focused on getting transformations for the people that are in my groups. So I felt like the My Challenge Tracker app really gave that new feel to it, and everybody's loving it. We're on phase 2. Normally by this time people have fizzled out in a challenge group, and we are still going so strong, like as if it was day 1, right, April? Yeah, it's, they're just, everybody's just pumped and excited, and they're loving phase 2, and like people are posting throughout the whole day. Like it takes me a long time to scroll through. And because as the coach, I want to like and comment for every person. You know, I want everybody to get the attention from me that they deserve in the group. And sometimes it takes me a while to go through because there's a lot of posts and and other people are commenting on other people. And I think it's because on Facebook sometimes the notifications get lost in the group. And then if you just go in the group and scroll, sometimes I find my group doesn't update. I have to refresh the page 3 times for it to fully update for me to see everything. And I was starting to really get frustrated with Facebook with that. And I'm thinking Facebook's doing that because they don't want people running their businesses on Facebook. I think they do it on purpose. I really do. And I find that in the My Challenge Tracker app, I find that everybody's seeing the notifications. Everybody's seeing what I post. They're getting the information they're supposed to get in order to help them on their journey. So I'm finding that it's been really, really great. Let me stop my share here really quick because I want to see these chats. Let's see. Yeah, they have the scripts too. And the email that I send to my lead, you're talking about my welcome email, Christina?
The one where you add them to the My Challenge Tracker.
Oh, I don't do the email. It's automatic. Beachbody does it.
Oh, okay. So
all I do is I go in and I put their I go under invitations. I put their first and last name, their email address, and then I add them to the list. When I'm done doing my list, I click invite, and it's just an automatic thing that Beachbody has set up, and it'll put as if it's from you. It'll say, you know, I'm your coach, Christina, and I want to invite you to my group, and this, that, and the other. So it's pretty cool. You know what I'm going to do? Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put myself in the group, and I'm gonna use like an old email address or a different email address that I don't have linked to Beachbody, so it'll send it to me. So then that way I can like put it in the team page of what the email looks like from the My Challenge Tracker app, or I'll put it in our WhatsApp chat. So that you can see it. But yeah, it's something that's what I'm saying. Like it's an awesome tool because 1, it's free. 2, it takes stuff off of Facebook, so you can merge your Facebook and Instagram people into one group. Instead of like before, I was helping my Instagram people through like text message and then helping my Facebook people on a group. It was making it very overwhelming for me. I felt like I can utilize my time better if I tried this.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I was talking about when I reached out about trying to do something with the Love Your Body group, because I feel like it's just getting stale. Mm-hmm. You know, I just feel like it's like not, I mean, we're posting, but like, as you said, it's the same 5 people that post, and we're the group like almost has 100 people, you know, so where are those other like 95 people at? You know, are they gone? Are they, I mean, I know I try to check in with my people, and I have one girl that actually finally she submitted her pics to Beachbody, so she got her shirt. Yeah, so I was excited for her, but she doesn't really post. She posts on her page, but she doesn't really post in the group. Right. So that's why I was like, what can we do to like get that feeling?
A lot of times on Facebook, if you're in a group, you won't see the notifications until you turn the notification setting on. So they might not even be seeing what you're posting. That's what, and that's all the stuff that I was thinking about. I was like, you know what? I'm starting fresh 2018. I sent a message to all the people that were in the Facebook group with me and told them that what I was thinking. I was like, I really just want a fresh feel to our group. I have this awesome app that we can use for our group. That way you log your Shakeology, you log your workout. I'll be posting information in there. You can also put your weight and all your measurements, and it saves it for you in the app, so you don't have to write it on paper, lose a paper, and you don't know how many inches you lost. You know, so I explained everything to them about the app, and then I asked them for their email address. I said, if you're interested in a fresh feel to our group, just send me your email address, and I'll put you in the group. And I put the people in there that were interested in getting a fresh start to our group. I said that I feel like our group is kind of and people are falling off, and I want to start fresh the new year. And that's what we did. And we put everybody in there, and they've been loving it. And and what's great is we started in January before we even started 80-Day Obsession. I think it was the end of December we started in that group. And so we were doing 21-Day Fix, and we were doing Shift Shop. That's when we were doing all the different workouts. And it's still active for 63 days. It's been 63 days, and it's still super active. So I think that's the difference. And that's why I had reached out in our WhatsApp message about switching over to the My Challenge Tracker in December, because that's how I was feeling. So I just switched. I was like, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to see if I like it. And then if I feel it's going good, I'm going to share it with the team. That way they can implement it. And I absolutely love it. You could schedule your posts in there, and the challenge group guide is right on there. So you go in the app to log your stuff and to communicate with people, but to schedule your posts, you have to be in the little portal part that I showed you. There's a special coach portal, but I love running them in there. I could do a complete training. I'll do like one of the trainings because I already have written what I'm doing the rest of this month, but I'm going to write for next month. We'll do a whole My Challenge Tracker app training, and then that way I can kind of just show everybody how to use it. But I mean, it's a free tool, and people think it's cool. They can just go, like, you just open up the app. Here's the app when it's opening. And then when you open it, it shows you if you logged your stuff, and you could set up a notification. So like I have mine set for 5 o'clock. If I haven't logged anything by 5 p.m., a notification will pop up on my phone saying you haven't logged your shake or your workout today. And then also if I didn't work out or didn't drink my shake as a challenger, that's going to remind me, oh my God, I didn't even drink my shake yet today. Okay, I'm going to make it for dinner. So it's kind of like another little coach in their pocket. So this has been my favorite. I'm really and like I said, I was very anti the My Challenge Tracker app when it first came out. I liked it, but there were a lot of things that I would have changed about it that they've actually made those changes, and it's great. I mean, like before we got on the call, I already checked and cleared it out, and just since being on this call, there's 25 notifications in the group of people in there, working hard. So, I mean, I really see a difference. We've been going strong for 63 days now. And that's why I asked everybody if they wanted to switch. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to switch, and I'm going to see how it is. And then I'll let everybody else know. So then that way, look at him. I love cuddles from boys. Ryan still cuddles sometimes. Not as
That's the way my 10-year-old is. He'll come to the house and give me hugs.
Yeah, when he came home from school today, that was the first he had seen me since we went to the cabin for the weekend. Let me give you a hug, hello.
Oh,
yeah, it's the best. It's the best
yes,
when boys, because normally they're like, But yeah, so those for me are like the most important tools. I like Post Planner because like if you're super busy, like you teachers, you're super busy at work, you can have a couple posts scheduled, like maybe a post about a transformation of somebody in the group, and you can have it all written out and scheduled, and Post Planner will just put it right to your Facebook for you. So you can be busy, but yet you could still be active on Facebook, if that makes sense.
Are you finding that oh, sorry, Michelle. Are you finding that those go through though? Because weren't you having a problem with one of the
Hootsuite
programs?
I was having a problem with Hootsuite, and it wasn't showing, and that's why I switched to Post Planner. Okay. Michelle, what were you going to say?
I was just going to ask you or anyone else that's using this stuff, how long does it take you to actually sit down? Like, I feel like I want to get there, and obviously I want to grow my team, but I don't even have the time to sit down and try to figure it out, and I'm not like technology savvy at all. I feel like I just need to set aside time just to sit down and figure it all out. And then once it's figured out, it's just kind of automatic, right? Like once you put everything in, it's all like, it just happens.
Yeah, I want to say when I joined Teamzy, it went step by step. So it was like step 1, add your content, your Facebook, link to your Facebook.
Teamzy did it great because it was a video. Step 1, you watched the video and it told you where to click, what to do to put your people. And I had mine done in like 10 minutes. I had it set up, and that's because they walked me through it.
Okay, and it's only for new people, or it would be for like your existing people that you have?
Oh, you're gonna put everyone you're gonna make the list of your coaches, and then you're gonna put that in Teamzy, and then you're gonna get the list of your customers. You're gonna put that in Teamzy, and then it shows you where on Facebook to ask Facebook to give you your list of all your friends, and then you're going to put that into Teamzy, and then it's going to explain where they're putting everybody, and it explained the whole thing to me. Like, they really break it down great, and that's when they first started Teamzy. It's way better now. They make it a lot easier now. But yeah, that's a great follow-up system, because then you work from anywhere. And hi, Lynn, you work from anywhere, and you can really get a lot accomplished, and you don't have people fall through the cracks.
It sounds organized.
It
I
is.
feel with Facebook Messenger, I feel so unorganized because I message so many people, and I have to go back and scroll and scroll and scroll, and I feel like I lose half of who, who I'm dealing with.
Yep, that's what happened to me. I would scroll to the bottom of my messenger and then I would chat with those people. So that's when I started my note card system, and then my box got so big, and then someone explained Teamsy to me, and I'm like, oh, well, that's basically my note card system electronically, so that works.
Yeah.
And then I tried it and I absolutely loved it, but it took me a little bit because I already had a follow-up system in place. So I didn't want to lose the momentum I had with those people. So it took me a little bit adding people because I was working with the original people I already had and getting them into follow-up dates and stuff like that. Then once I had them all added, it was very easy to go with. I actually have Teamsy trainings that I did after I got my account on how to use Teamsy, how to set things up. I will post that in our team page for you guys to look at. So then that way, and they have a 30-day free trial. So you go on Teamsy, you activate your 30-day free trial, and you try it out for 30 days. If you don't like it, that's it, but it's a great system. And if you do it now at the beginning, before you really have a lot of people, you're going to be I wish I had it at the very beginning. I had no system. I can only imagine where my business would be if I had a system if I had somebody that taught me to have a system at the very beginning. Because that's where it's at. Having some sort of system in place is where it's at. Definitely. But we have to get on the FitFam call because theirs starts at 8:30. And you can go, I'll tell you the number. And it's also, if you go on Facebook, she also has it live, and that is everybody in the Fit Family page. I think, April, I put you in there. Into your slider. What Fit Family Network is it's my upline. So it's basically like she's the one that started this whole umbrella of all the small groups that came off of Fit Family Network. But I think I have you in there. It's a good group to be in if you want to build your business. She gives good content in there as well. So let me see. Who's working out? I hear a workout in the background. I hear Autumn talking. That's yours? All right, April, I just added you in there.
Okay, thanks.
And Lynn, I just added you in there. So if you go into your Facebook notifications, let me see. She has to approve it first. So let me give you in the last second. Oh, yeah, she's not doing it on Facebook Live. She's doing it on Zoom only. And the number, so if we hang up with this call, I'm trying to get. She's not giving the number. Okay, hold on. Let me just go into my things. Because I have it saved, so you guys can get on. So write this number down so you can get on the next call. We'll get off of this one and get on that one. It is 989-635-195. That's very hard. And that's to get on the Fit Family call. All right. All right. I'll see you guys over at that call.
Bye. Bye.